On paper, it looked like the perfect crime. No alarms triggered, no cameras touched, no money stained or marked, no suspects, just a bank vault opened cleanly, and millions gone. The morning everything changed. The bank manager arrived early that morning. Same routine, same keys, same security code. But when the vault door opened, something was wrong. The shelves were empty. Not broken, not damaged, empty. There was no sign of force, no blown lock, no drilled steel. The vault had been opened the right way, and that terrified everyone. No panic, no rush, no mistakes. Police were called immediately. They expected chaos. Instead, they found precision. The alarm system had never gone off. Security cameras showed nothing unusual. No guards were harmed. The logs showed normal activity. It was as if the money had simply vanished. One investigator said quietly, "Whoever did this knew exactly what they were doing. A crime with military discipline. This wasn't sloppy. This wasn't rushed. This was planned down to the minute." Investigators noticed something unusual. The timing. The robbery happened during a narrow window, a moment when systems reset, guards changed shifts, and digital logs refreshed. A window most people didn't even know existed. Someone had studied this place closely. The first dead ends. Police questioned employees. Clean records, long careers, no sudden money. They checked recent customers. Nothing. They reviewed hours of footage. No masks, no disguises, no suspicious movement. It didn't look like a robbery. It looked like an operation. A detail buried in the data. Days later, a cybersecurity analyst noticed something strange. One system update ran manually, not automatically, at an exact time. The same time the vault was opened. That meant someone knew when the update happened, how to pause it and how to restart it without leaving an alert. This wasn't hacker knowledge, this was procedural knowledge. A profile begins to form. Investigators changed focus. Not criminals, not insiders, but planners. People trained to follow systems. People trained to think in layers. People trained to stay calm under pressure. One profile stood out. Military background, technical training, no criminal history. And that's when a name appeared. A Marine veteran. Who he was. He wasn't flashy. No expensive cars. No sudden wealth. He lived quietly. Neighbors described him as disciplined, organized, always on time. He had served overseas, handled logistics, worked with security protocols. He knew systems, and more importantly, he respected them. Why no one suspected him? He didn't fit the image. No mask, no weapon, no threats. He didn't rob the bank with force. He engineered it. The vault didn't fail. It obeyed. The mistake he didn't see. For weeks, investigators had nothing solid until one small thing didn't line up. During the vault access window, a nearby traffic camera recorded a vehicle stopping, not entering, not exiting, just stopping for exactly 4 minutes. The same 4 minutes the vault was open. A calm face under pressure. The vehicle belonged to the Marine veteran. When questioned, he was calm, too calm. He explained everything clearly. His timeline made sense. Almost perfect. Almost. The realization. Investigators finally understood. This wasn't a robbery planned around money. It was planned around time, precision, control, discipline, military discipline. And once they saw that, the unsolvable bank job wasn't unsolvable anymore. Once investigators stopped looking for a robbery and started looking for a process, the case changed. They rebuilt the entire day, minute by minute. Not just the robbery window the hours before it, the hours after it, the normal days surrounding it. And a pattern slowly emerged. Every system involved in protecting the vault had a short moment where responsibility shifted. Not failed, not disabled, shifted. Digital systems refreshed. Guards changed positions. Logs reset and archived. It was a narrow window, barely noticeable. But someone had built the entire plan around it. Why the vault never fought back? The vault was designed to resist force, drills, explosives, tampering, but it was never designed to question proper behavior. On the day of the theft, everything happened correctly. Correct codes, correct sequence, correct timing. The system believed it was being used exactly as intended, and because of that, it stayed silent. No alarms, no alerts, no errors. Investigators realized this wasn't criminal thinking, it was operational thinking. The kind that comes from training where mistakes cost lives. The Marine veteran didn't rush, didn't improvise, didn't react emotionally. He planned the way missions are planned. He studied routines, not people. He memorized schedules, not names. He waited for predictability. And predictability is the weakest part of any system. Following the money slowly. The missing money didn't appear anywhere all at once. That was intentional. Large deposits attract attention. Fast spending raises questions. Instead, the money was divided. Small amounts, different locations, months apart. Sometimes weeks passed with no movement at all. It was designed to look like nothing was happening, because nothing happening is the best cover. The error that changed everything. Perfection failed in one place. Timing. During a deep review of traffic cameras near the bank, analysts noticed something subtle. A vehicle stopped briefly near a service road. It didn't park. It didn't enter a building. It stopped. For 4 minutes. Exactly 4 minutes. That stop happened during the vault access window. At first, it seemed meaningless, until they found the same stop weeks earlier. Same road, same duration, same time window. No one stops by accident the same way twice. Reframing the suspect. When investigators revisited the Marine veteran, they didn't treat him like a suspect. They treated him like a planner. They laid out the timeline. The system resets, the access windows, the traffic stops. They didn't accuse, they waited. He understood immediately. This wasn't about guilt, it was about recognition. The moment the plan ended. He didn't argue, he didn't deny, he nodded. And for the first time, his calm broke. Not with fear, with disappointment. Not in being caught, but in missing something so small. A detail, a timing overlap, a reminder that even perfect planning exists in the real world. Why he did it. During questioning, he explained himself clearly. He said it wasn't about money, it was about proving a point. That systems become vulnerable when people trust them too much. That routine creates blind spots. That discipline can be misused just as easily as force. He believed the system deserved to be tested, and he believed he could do it without harm. The aftermath. The case sent shockwaves through the banking world. Security protocols changed. Not stronger locks, smarter ones. Banks began studying behavior patterns instead of just threats. Because the most dangerous person isn't the one trying to break in. It's the one who knows exactly how things work. This wasn't a crime of chaos. It was a crime of patience, of timing, of silence. The unsolvable bank job wasn't solved with brute force. It was solved by understanding how calm, disciplined thinking can be turned against the very systems designed to trust it. Some crimes don't announce themselves. They don't crash through doors. They don't leave destruction behind. They pass quietly until someone finally asks the right question.